Back to it.
Back to it. Well, we want to do some stuff that highlights what's going on in the shop. Each week we want to try to film / discuss some of the things that are on our benches, some of the things that are on the shipping bench, ready to go out the door. And at any given time, we're taking them away from Kathleen, who's our shipping extraordinaire, preventing her from sending it out to you. So we're gonna make this video really quick because we want you guys to get your stuff. But there's some really cool things on the bench today. So we almost just want to capture that. So you ready to kind of dive into this small snippet of what's going out the door today?
Yeah, I think so. And we had a kind of a crazy week. I was a little bit stranded at the beginning part of the week, but we still try to make really cool stuff happen. And this is one of the kind of the highlights, is a loaded HSS guard. Mm-hmm. And typically we have a lot of bells and whistles that you can add on and make it like super deluxe custom guard, but this is actually pretty interesting because this is just the standard 5-way.
Yeah,
it like auto splits.
I was talking to you about that yesterday.
Yeah,
there's no extra little, because our deluxe version has the mini toggle, which you've seen on our videos, and the push pull. This is like a straight up 5-way, which is interesting.
Yeah, so it's super clean and just, you know, all the good stuff.
All the good stuff, yeah. Well, I'm going to move the camera in a little closer so we can show you some of the details of these other pickups we're about to talk about. All right, so first up we have the Portatron Alnico. This is our standard humbucker size Portatron. We have it in the Alnico or the standard version. The standard version is going to have your adjustable pull pieces and the bar magnet underneath. The Alnico version, as you can see there, hopefully the camera's going to focus, there we go. That replaces all the poles with Alnico rod magnets. In this case, they are Alnico 5s. Creates 2 rows, kind of 2 mini single coils wired together. So if you want a Tron style for your humbucker guitar that's a little cleaner, a little bit snappier, brighter, that's going to do it for you.
All right, and I've got here this really cool set that looks like a mismatched set. I'm just trying to be super careful with this black one here because the black cover is scratched so easily. So you're like, oh, a gold pickup and a black pickup. I wonder the guitar that this is going to go into. Yeah. So we're really excited to see the finished product. But this is an Anthem Plus set. So for those that love that kind of like, you know, old school Gibson pickup, golden age tone, but want a little bit more like oomph and like kind of bark coming out of it. So these are going to also look mean, even though they look super nice and professional.
Yes.
Or sound mean, I guess.
Yes.
But that's these super cool ones. Then I also, we don't see these too often, but I really like when we get to do the H90 is kind of like our P90 design styled pickup to fit in the humbucker sized route. So it's a little bit different of a coil, but you know, it needs to be a little bit smaller to fit in that humbucker route. And so we always put all this plastic on there because we're super paranoid about scratching these things.
We want them to show up really nice to you. And then this one, like we mentioned, the Alnico before, these are available in an Alnico version. So instead of adjustable pull pieces, we have an Alnico rod there. So if you want a humbucker size P90 that is also cleaner and snappier and brighter, that's a version you can get for that as well.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right, so that was a look at all the cool stuff that is on the bench for today. We appreciate your support. Always constantly amazed by the creativity of what people choose. If you've gone to our site, we have a ton of options. I think that's the thing that you realize when we start looking at all these covers, man. We have a lot of choices, but you guys keep choosing the cool and the crazy stuff, and kind of makes us want to put it in our own guitars instead of sending it out. But but yeah, I guess just your thoughts on what we're sending out in this batch, kind of anything that, I know that Portatron Alnico, we haven't seen one of those in a little while, and so just anything that's kind of stuck out to you I mean, it's all cool. You're supposed to say it's all cool, but do you have one that was kind of like above the others for you?
You know, I really like the custom set that we're doing for Ardinger, I think is how I pronounce it, hopefully. But he really builds some really cool stuff. We build a lot of stuff for like custom builders, and they really also have some really cool ideas. Like it's kind of like a cool like half and half kind of a set. Yeah. So I'm sure we'll share a picture of that guitar once we get a picture of it installed. But
yeah,
that I just felt so privileged to be the one that was working on the pickups for that guitar, and every time I see that guitar, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and it's one of those where I don't think it's like a top secret thing, but we're kind of like halfway teasing what it's gonna be, just because we don't want to like break the internet or anything like
Yeah.
that. But yeah, that's one that's definitely stood out from the batch. But we thank you guys for your support every time we see stuff coming through the benches out the door. We always are just grateful for that, and grateful for the opportunity to do this, for our job and sending these things out to you guys. So keep it coming. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below here, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel as well. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, we encourage you to do that because we have lots of videos coming out. So do that. Thank you guys again.
Yeah, see you guys next time.